Hello there everybody and welcome back to Astoria County. This time we are doing something else, something new, and we are starting by deleting our beautiful farms in this area because we found oil. And yeah, what an American city or American district without pumping oil and for the fuel of those beautiful vehicles we have on our streets. So I thought it's about time we just pump those resources out of our ground here in our city. And we have a huge deposit here where those farms were, so I just deleted all of them and prepare the ground for the oil industry. Here now you may see I'm laying down the first oil refineries, or not a refinery, just the cracking stations in those spots where the previous farms were. And I'm doing this really fast on a time lapse because it's a little bit time consuming and I want to speed up the things and use the things to talk over and just explain what I'm doing. After this I will be laying roads, or I just did maybe, for the future settlement of the workers district, and we're gonna build a nice houses district. I mean, this will be a district for our trailer park, so stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this episode. And as always, sit back, relax, enjoy in the last seconds of this time lapse, and we will jump into the live play in no time. And we are back into the live play. So in the quick time lapse you may see that we built this amazing oil drilling facilities here instead of those farms, because as you may see also I checked where the oil is and I saw that oil is mainly located in this peninsula, as we can call it, between those two rivers. So we're gonna expand in the near future also here. There's another really big deposit here, and there's also, and here's what we have is 4 deposits. So I think it's quite alright that we started with oil here instead of those farms. We can expand, of course, farming district a little bit further away where there's no other deposits of this black gold. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the result, how this turns out. I tried to preserve these tree lines next to the rivers, so we still have a little bit of nature here and there. So I left this area here for the future homes of our probable workers. So before I'm doing that, before building homes, I'm gonna build some kind of a oil filling facility, and I was starting to search some assets. We don't have much, but still we have some, and I think we can start by laying this oil industrial manufacturing asset, and next to it we can even attach probably this building. This shouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna use some Anarchy here and there just to cover the ugliness. So I think this one is quite alright, fitting. And we need, of course, this is like a Kraken tower, so we don't need this at the moment. And I think that's it what we have here. So if we search for assets and we search for oil, we have, of course, pipes. So let's search for them, and all those pipes we will be using them, but I want to have other pipes. Maybe we have like high pipes or something like that. Nope. Does not seem that we have something like that. We only have these pipes or pines, so yeah, we have to work with those. And I'm thinking, why not? Maybe we can do something customized, and I was thinking to make an oil filling facility so the trucks can fill oil here. And well, we can try, of course. So I think we're gonna grab this pipe here, and I want to lift it up like, I think, no, I made a mistake. Let's just try, I think 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter high. Yeah, 4 meter high is, I think, all right. Like this. I'm gonna make it, and then I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna start over. Don't worry. Like this, and those props. I think this one. No, this one. Yes. Okay, let's start over. So we have this 4 meter pipe, and I wanna lock this height. So we're gonna do it like this. Put it here, and it will stay here. Then, what if we just change the position of this asset by clicking this, and then we can maybe put like a 90-degree angle rotation. Okay, can we have that? We have nope. I want to probably use, okay, we have this. Okay, I see. X, Y, Z. Alright. So this is the position, and this is the rotation. Okay, so what we... Oh, yes, that's what I'm searching for. Look at this nice thing. Now we can actually use move it. And what if we just put it down like this? Yep, I think that's quite right. And can we actually like copy the position and rotation and just paste it for another one like this, and then like this? Paste the position and paste the rotation. Okay, and I think when we use move it, we have I think two things here. So I want to have one. No, probably gonna do the same thing again. Well, this is a trial and error, you know? Trial and error like this, and then we're gonna do like this, and I'm gonna make it move a little bit like this, and like this, and okay, and just put it down like this. Okay, I think it's all right. Then I'm gonna go do that and lock the elevation. Do not forget to do that. Okay, so we have these pipes running up and down, up and down. And I think we're gonna use more pipes here. So this is like a small filling station. Let's try to connect everything right now. So I want to go and put it down on the ground. Here, maybe. Okay. Like here, and well, I don't know how to connect them, but maybe I can try. Well, these pipes would be nice to have. Oh, let me check one mod. What if we have net lanes, and maybe we have some pipes here, but I'm not No, sadly we don't. Well, there's still room for improvements. Whatever. Okay, so we continue as I intended. So we're gonna make these pipes like this, here, here. Okay, and now let's just not snap them because that won't be great. I remember in City Skylines 1 that was much easier. Now look at this. Now it's better. We can make it as this thing, and okay, we can just imagine that it goes underground. Let's just imagine that, and just pops up right here and goes next to this. And I think I'm gonna connect like this. Wait a second. I wanna just do like this. And then it goes underground. Well, we can imagine that it joins this area. There's other way here. I would like to do the same trick we did on the other side, or the filling station. This time I want to cross the road, so I'm just gonna go and grab this part of it and gonna lift it up again 4 meters, so 5 meters this time. 5 meters. And then we just gonna go 2 meters. Place it one and place another one. Then we're gonna delete some trees. Yep, those trees are a little bit stay in the way. So, and this time we're gonna flip this again like this, and rotation like this. And then we're gonna move it and just move it and connect it here. Connect it here. And yes, then we're gonna fix the height. Fix the height, or elevation, I must say. Gotta turn around and fix the same thing here. I don't know if it's realistic or not, actually. I don't know. But I think I saw that kind of stuff back in my hometown. So I'm just trying to recreate the same thing. Almost the same thing. Of course, those pipes are like bendy and they have nice shapes and so on and so forth. But, well, we have to do, and we have to use what we have. So, with still limitations of this game. So, I don't know what else we can do. Okay, so we have this again. And we want to go back on the ground and just connect them, everything here together. Yeah, like this. We can maybe even, what if we just go straight to the point? I think it's not so unrealistic that we are not having the same thing that, well, we can't just do bendy shapes, of course, with this mod, yeah? It doesn't need to be everything perfect, but I think it's still cool to have this area. And we can even connect somewhere here. And look at this, those pipes now are connected. So at least these two are connected. We can do the same thing here. Maybe this time we can imagine that these pipes go underground and just continue this way and connects here. Of course, it's easier way, it's just like a workaround, but you get the idea. And I think we will do the same trick here. We're gonna probably just go and connect like this and then like this through the whole oil field. And just right next to the road. This will go down and then probably just connect with that one. So everything will be like imaginary connections will save the day here. I'm gonna do the same thing. And I want to just go here and go underground, and we can even connect them here. So yeah, like you know, those connections, well, they're not so uncommon and they add something to the realism. In my opinion, we can even move away and like connect some of the areas like this cracking station also with the pipes. So we have these lines all around this you know, the structure that it's other way it's not so, you know, interesting to look at. I'm gonna do the same here. Let's just make it maybe even wait, we can make a bendy structure. So let's try this like this, and let's just connect them like this. So look, much more interesting in my opinion. And we have that. So let's continue with this filling station. We can also like add some straight pipes and maybe even connect it with this. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, it just happened. So we just search again for oil. Oh, stuff happens when you are, you know, just trialing and erroring everything. So let's do the same thing again. Anarchy, blah blah blah. Well, just use move it just a little bit. Okay. Did I do this a couple of times? Why? What? Okay. So let's try Anarchy and move it, and move this just a little bit like this, and this one like this. Okay. So we have this, we have that, and I'm quite happy with the result, I must say. So now, well, the game crashed, so I had to redo everything, almost everything. So yeah, while I laid those pipes here, we can connect it again. I'll do this off camera because yeah, I don't want to worry you with that. So you get an idea how I was doing that. So now it looks a little bit different, and I made it a little bit better, I think. Look at this. This looks much more like real pipeline. Here also entrance and everything connected much better in my opinion. So let's try and do this one more time. So what we need here is of course the pumping station, and I want to do that. So we have this oil sidewalk. I have some, you know, like new textures here, and we will see how do they work and how do this look. Well, I think this looks quite right. Old sidewalk. I like it how it turns. It's a little bit you know, right, but I think it does the job quite alright. So let me just get everything smooth like this. Yep. Yeah, I like how this turns out. So yeah, I'm quite happy. We will stick with this texture here. Yep, like this. Alright, and like this at the sides, that it is really so, you know, like this grass is overgrown this sidewalk. Can we make it better? I just grab this texture here and try to do it over the top. What is going on then? Ooh, I can do like this, yes. I'll probably do like this, and I want to turn this off so we can make it even more beautiful. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna try this also on this side. Yeah, look at this. That's what I like. That's what I like. I love it how this turns out. All right, now let's go and add some decals. So decals are the most important part of it. So of course we can add some trench grates here for rundowns. Maybe even one here. Of course, this one, manhole. Do not forget. Like this decal is also quite alright, you know, like this is a little bit like arrowed concrete. I love how this turns out, and we can have also a couple of cracks here and there, maybe cell cracks. Just make this area a little bit run down, you know, really used a lot of. That's what I'm searching for. Can add some bigger cracks to the sides, or even this one at the side here. You know, this is used area, industrial area, and we can actually damage road, of course. Why not at the end of this or at the side of this road? So, and now the most important thing is stains, and I love stain acid, and especially we have these new stain acids, so they're really big at first glance, but they really add something to the road. Well, some of them are too big in my opinion, but we can use them nevertheless. Look at this, how this turns out. Looks quite alright, and let's make these small ones here and there, just in and out here. And I would love to have some stains. We have even more decals like this. Look at that. I think that's more than enough. I don't want to overdo it. So what else I want to do it, of course, is to add some stains or these things here on those assets if we can. But I don't know if we can do that. This is not a building, this is a prop, so I don't think that works here. Well, it doesn't seem to be working, so yeah. Let's just leave how it is. It's still dark, and I think that's good enough. So yeah. Now what we can use, of course, we can use even a fence and some industrial fence high, and we can fence this area a little bit off. So I just want to grab this and just fence this area a little bit off so nobody is going here and, you know, disturbing the operations going on here. So let's do that. Okay, and let's just fence it off like this so we can have more space in the future. And I think we need a I need is a barrier, like a concrete barrier, yes, like this. So we just, you know, just from the sides, limited access, and then parking. I want to have this other parking lot booth, maybe, yeah. This one will do the job here. So, you know, if you're gonna fill up your truck, you have to stop here. And of course, parking lot gate. There's no way that we don't use that. So let's do this. And I think that's pretty much it for the sake of, you know, props and stuff. We can still use some assets. And I was looking for a oil truck, and we can use an oil truck. So Let me just decide the color. I think black is good. So we use park one here. And another oil truck should be somewhere here maybe. Why not? So we have these two. And I think... oh, just an idea. I think we can delete... yeah, I just deleted this fence a little bit, so we have some more space here. And what I want to add is maybe small parking lot for our trucks. So let me just do that real quick. And yeah, I'm gonna use the same old sidewalk, 90 degree. I don't want to have it too big, this parking lot, just for bigger trucks. That's what I want to achieve here, like this. And let me just do the same trick here with this texture that it's overgrown with the grass here. Maybe thick. Let me just add a thicker one, like this. Yeah, like this. I think it's looking all right already. So let me just grab these bigger decals. We can even add a couple of them more. Even like a smaller ones if we can pick something. No, I think we don't. So let me just use some oil trucks. And of course, first I want to have a trailer. So or just a truck. So we have this one, and we can find a oil trailer. I think cargo train. It's just under trailers. Box trailer. No. Where is it? Where is it? Truck trailer number 4. Look at this. Looks great, isn't it? So this one is waiting to be filled up, maybe. Yeah, like this. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We can add for the more. You can actually add grass surface. How does this look? This one is too bright. So I'm just gonna probably leave now this area as it is. Maybe add some decals. Let me see what do we have. Stains decals, maybe some beach decals. I think these wet dog. Oh, if they are good. Riverside, yeah. Like thin riverside bed. I really want to use them, but like this maybe. Just a little bit run down area, and we can add just a little bit dirt at the end to make this and feel more natural, like decaying part of the forest. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We can add some more here. Just this is, really industrial feel. And I think that's actually looking not so bad. And of course we could use some bushes. Let me see, what do we have? Like wild green bush, or just bushification, and add a couple of them here and there. Add Anarchy here. Yeah, like this. And of course delete a couple of them from the road where we don't need them. Here also not. So look at this now. I think it does look nice. It does look nice here, especially these couple of bushes here and there. Can even make it more nicely, like adding a couple of them more. Like they are overgrown through this fence. There's this one really looks nice here. Like a couple of here. So yeah, this is like forest is coming to this area and trying to trying to grab it back. So yeah. So this is this area here. Now let's focus on building a trailer park for our future workers here that will be working and doing the nice good stuff for oil industry. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna place a couple of them here and there, and maybe like one or two there. So first I'm gonna search for a building, and it will be a asset residential building, and I'm gonna go and set a filter for North American, lot width 2 and lot depth I think would be perfect 3 or even 4. I think 4 it is. And let me see, what do we have? We have this one here and we have this one here. So we have actually level 2 and level 1, and I want to place actually 11 buildings, and I want to have them wide. So let me just search through the buildings if we do have wide building. If not, we just gonna paint it with a painter mod. So yeah, we don't. And whatever, let's just place. And I want to have and keep spacing between those buildings. So we have, what if we have 3? So we have this kind of a trailer, and 2x2. We have even smaller one. Oh well, that's nice. Okay, so these are a little bit posher buildings. We don't want to have posh here. So let me just grab this level 1, and again, the same story here. We just gonna place them like this, and again, let's go and search for level 4. And yeah, we have this cool area here, and it will be our trailer park. Some of them will be a little bit run down, some of them not, but get idea. So we just want to change the color. If we make them like a little bit gray whitish, I think that's quite alright. And this is the, I think, this is this one. Okay, this is like a deck and roof. I want to make it darker. So yeah, I think I'm quite happy with this. And let's go and paste it, or maybe do like this, and every single of them will be like this. Oh, these have like different colors here. Okay, whatever. So a little bit like a mix and match. Alright, so we have this, we have that. I wanna now delete all these fences, because we don't need a fence. Why should we? And now this nice manicured grass is not matching with this industrial feel, but these walkways we will leave. Maybe some have this nice grass patch here next to the building. So let's delete those. I'm actually quite happy that you can do like this here in this game right now. This makes detailing much easier. And I'm gonna do the same here. We're gonna delete those two, and what we don't need, it's gonna be gone. So it's just gonna be just really bare minimum detailing around these houses, because they are built by a company. They don't care about those workers and well-being of those workers. So yeah, like just a couple of rocks here and there, and maybe 1 or 2 trees here and there, and that's it. And you are moving with the family on the concrete. So that's our trailer parks. And now let's just add maybe like a couple of them wild bushes, just for the, you know, general feeling. This, and of some pine trees I want to add them too, because yeah, well, at least that's what we can do. So we have this, we have that, a lot of concrete. We need to make this area not so beautiful. So let me just add wild bushes first. So like a couple of them here and there. Now those bushes. And now let's just add some pine trees. Like a single of them. Not everywhere, just here and there. You know, that to remind that it was really a forest or pine forest, and it was really just cut down to make this area here. Yeah, I think that's all right. Now we need to add a decal on the road, so I think we want to have a little bit sand surface, rocky sand, wet sand, ground surface, stained surface, base. Let me check how this turns out. If we add this over the road. Ooh, I like this. Okay, I like this. So we can add more stains. Like this is like not so beautiful road. And we're gonna add a little bit more to the entrances. You know, this gravel texture. We will really, I think, accomplish a nice feeling if we add this base texture, and then of course add some details and decals. Wow, look at this. This adds so much detail instantly. Lightly stained surface, mildly stained surface. And I think we can even add a little bit more surface here. Now just those stains. Yeah, like this. And we can also add some. Now for the exiting and entering vehicles. Yeah, I love how this turns out. We will expand with details, so just add a couple of them more here and there. And I really love how this then turns out. Just all around, just a little bit more here and there. Just, you know, you get the idea. I think it's looking nice already. Perfect, perfect. Same will go for this area here. Just quickly add these stain base and here the same. Yeah, like this going on in and out. These stained road, not really cleaned. And next to the oil industry, of course, you can expect that. You have not so clean area to live, not so good for your health. So let me just create this feeling to adding some decals, and I think we're gonna achieve that. I don't want to overdo and overly decorate this area, because yeah, maybe we'll delete that in the future, but for now on, I think it just adds to the vibe, general vibe, you know. And this is level 1 buildings, so they are the cheapest ones, and you can't really complain, in my opinion. So yeah, this, and we have this stained road. Now let's search for decals, and maybe this small, large. We can add some large actually, or even this one on the road, so it's really just more stained as we expect it to be. And I want to add some more stains here on the parkways, so it really adds this feeling, you know, that every car is really not so tidy, and you know, overall area is really a little bit run down. We're gonna add, of course, some of the decals on the buildings itself. Yeah, I think for a general feeling, this one is almost perfect. Look at this, how this turns out. Immediately changes the vibe of these buildings. So let me just real quick, let me just add those stains here on the buildings. How do they? Oh, they look immediately much better when you add these to the game. Yeah. Okay. What if we add like them? Just okay. If we do like this, a little bit on the side. Maybe, you know, not every is like this. No, just a little bit run down buildings. So let me quickly add it on every single of them, and then we're gonna see the result. And this is what we achieved. So I added a lot of details here. I think those are rundown roof thingies. Really, I think elevates the look of these assets here, and really looks like a trailer park here, in my opinion. And you know, as there are pine trees here and there, so this makes sense that those actually buildings are a little bit you know, stained and not so tidy. But yeah, we can add a couple of more those pine trees. I want to add some, maybe a couple of them, you know, older and smaller ones, so we will really have this pine tree vibe here and there. So yeah, like this. So I think that's more than enough to complete this whole realism thing. I think we need to add these hour lines, because they should add really this realism feel. And I think, well, I think we need to move them a little bit. Let me try to grab one. Well, we have a lot of going on right now here, so that's a problem. Wait a second, maybe I can grab this one. Lightly stained decal? No, we probably need to delete this and try again. So I'll try again one more time. And this time I don't want to flip to anything. And I just want to go really parallel to the road and just finish here. And we can even go to this side and like roll around here like this, and then connect them both. And of course just extend to here and connect the bat. So Now I think it is looking much better because we have these power lines here, and this power lines really adds to the realism of this whole area, in my opinion. Now what I want to build is, of course, some kind of a block house for less rich people, even less rich. So I'm just take this a little bit back, and I want to finish off first this with a roundabout here. And here we could add actually some kind of a public housing type of district, or block. What we will I think we will go with this one. This one should do the trick, in my opinion. Low rent. This house, I think we will add a couple of them blocks here. One will be here, and another will be located right at the roundabout. So I'm just gonna stick with those buildings because in my opinion they look at the best, and we can even put like this area here. Yep. Okay. And we will of course need to create a really big parking lot here. So I'm gonna grab this parking lot road here. Where is it? I think this one. Yeah. I'm gonna grab just one, and oh no, that didn't work as intended. Wait a second. This one, yes, and that one. Let's try again. Let's try again and just connect them like this, or maybe even, can we add a little bit closer? Yep. This one looks good. And another one also on this weird angle. Sorry, butchering some English words. Like this. Yeah. And I think that's also look very good. And this one I want to build with a concrete surface, and I want to have this probably cracked asphalt. Let's see how this looks. You know, everything is a little bit run down in the city because, well, this area is really not the poshest area in the town, so we need to use, well, like really assets that match the vibe here. Okay, this does not look too bad. It's a little bit shiny, but I think we can actually work with that. So we will add, of course, we're gonna add decals, and we're gonna add some large ones, and another maybe even this bigger one. I like this one actually. And let's see what Sully's has to offer. Maybe this like area here. Yep, this one is also quite alright. Let's just put this decals also on this road here, like on a high lane. Put some more decals here, and even there. Yep, like this. Okay, I think that looks already good. And we can finish off with some bushes here and there. So let me just grab those bush thingies, and let's reduce the size and just add a couple of them here and there. Of course, I forget always that we needed to delete these from our surfaces because they're instantly gonna be placed on the surface. Yeah, this one can leave. This one, and this one will go. So that's the vibe I think that we're looking for. Of course, these buildings need to be also you know, decorated with those decals and make a little bit run down, because yeah, I think that's what really makes you know, those buildings stand out. So let me just grab this one, and that's what I do. I just make this area just a little bit, you know, not so beautiful. We need, of course, Anarchy turn on, because when we turn it off, that's not gonna make it. Not gonna make this beautiful thing what we are searching for here. Look at this. Much better in my opinion. While the roof is, this one maybe not so bad, or maybe just was washed like a couple of years back. So it just had this stains, you know, new stains. So we just gonna add those here, here, here. Of course, let's not forget this side, and I think this is much better. We can even change the color, and I think this is the color I need to change. So, oh no, this makes that one darker, and this one we can make it dark too. So let's just copy that, and let's just paste it here. So these two are darker, you know, grayer, and oops, sorry, and really looking that, I was giving that industrial vibe here to this area. So this is not the most, you know, what I want to say, this is not the best area to live at. So yeah, we need those areas too in our cities. So I think that pretty much it for today's episode. It's quite a small episode, quite a short one. Oh, before I leave, so I think this is it for this area here. Now I want to build a last thing in today's episode, and I think we need to build a oil storage facility. So how about that? So let me just search for things that I really need, and here they are. And I want to have industrial or oil storage facility, and I want to have one with really huge containers here. So I'm looking for this one, and another one maybe on another side, a little bit smaller, so like this. And this is the place where the oil will be stored by trucks, or you know, maybe underground pipes. So this is the thing, and I think some kind of company will just join pretty much soon, and really will be start delivering some oil. And I think, yeah, that's looking already nice. Of course, we need to add some details, and by details I mean, well, at least a fence, so that we know that this area is really, you know, protected. Because without protective areas like this, you know, things can go wrong, and and some people who are bad people can get in here and do some damage. So we want to avoid that, and I'm gonna fence off a larger area, not that I need, but you know, for the future expansion of this oil facility. And I think that's pretty much it. Let me just add quick a parking stuff here. Parking. And where's that lot booth? Maybe we will add a bigger one. Oops. Like this. So I have really this area here secured. and the parking lot gate will be added first too. So we have this entrance and exit to our oil storage facility, and I think that's pretty much it. And it does look really good here in my opinion. We have this main highway going towards the city far away in the background. Here our university that we built in the last episode, and here our oil drilling facilities, and of course some housing units for our people here who are working in these harsh conditions. So yeah, I'm quite happy how this turned out. This is such a contrast right now from the posh university, you know, where the students come to learn, and this oil drilling facility, but this allows this to happen. So it's like in LA, you know, those drilling facilities are in the middle of the best neighborhoods, or well, some kind of a neighborhoods. I don't know if they are good or bad, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm quite happy that's how this turns out, guys, and I think that's it for today's episode. So I'm really happy that you are watching, guys, and I hope you liked this episode. And as always, if you really enjoy my content, press like, hit subscribe button, and now if you really enjoy the content and you want to support me and my channel, I have memberships open. So check it out if you really like. Yeah, do it, and I will appreciate it so much that you just you know, support the channel. But if you don't need that, if you just want to check the content, you know, weekly, so that's good for me. You know, it's just an option. So I thank you guys again, and we're gonna see each other as always in the next episode. Bye bye.